All right, 7th grade, to create our Zentangle, which uses a whole bunch of different types of line and those lines in different orders of sequence, creating patterns, we're going to start by subdividing our space really however you would feel like it. What we're looking for is somewhere in the ballpark of about 6 to 10 spaces in which to create our different types of pattern, okay? So you can create this along with me. You can watch me first, whatever floats your boat, okay? So I am just gonna create a series of lines that are overlapping. I'm not sure how many lines I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I did about 5. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11 spaces. So this is on the upper end of what we're going to do, and that's perfect, okay? So this is what my subdivisions look like. You make yours, you know, however you would like, okay? So 3 to 4 lines are going to create, again, somewhere in the ballpark of 6 to 10 spaces, okay? Now in each of these areas, we're going to start drawing just in pencil a whole bunch of lines that are then going to be turned into our different patterns, okay? So you'll notice that some of these, this involves a straight line, it's got a shape in here and it continues as a straight line. This one here is a wavy line, okay? But because it repeats in a certain order, we have a pattern, okay? So use some of these patterns as inspiration, okay? And then we are going to just kind of fill each space, okay? Just as a heads up, anything that uses a straight line, you're gonna wanna use a ruler, okay? So let's say my first pattern here involves a straight line. I'm gonna make sure I ruler that area. I can also use shape tracers, but craftsmanship with this is crucial, okay? It is key, all right? So I'm using my ruler here to start to create this pattern, okay? So this is just a whole bunch of sort of lines that are on the diagonal, okay? Let's pretend I finished that. Let's say you want to use a shape tracer to create some of your patterns, okay? Don't just draw it one time and then move on from this space. You have to fill this whole space, okay, with something that repeats, okay? So really think about how you can use that shape tracer along with series of lines to create something that repeats, okay? Okay. Let's say this is something you've created for this section, okay? And it's filled the section entirely. Think about how you can add some detail to some of these patterns, okay? So detail would be smaller lines or shapes that fill a larger space that make the pattern a bit more intricate, okay? So I could do something like within this space, maybe a wavy line that repeats just in these areas. Okay, so you can see how that starts to make that area a bit more intricate, okay? So on your design, you're going to subdivide your space into somewhere in the ballpark of 3 to 4 lines. Again, 6 to 10 spaces in which to create your patterns based on line.